morning internet, welcome to this week's Plan With Me video, and it is the first Plan With Me video for this Erin Condren planner. It's actually my first spread for this Erin Condren planner, which is my 2018 Erin Condren planner, and as you can see it's a completely different cover. Honestly, it was really hard to depart from the previous cover because I just felt like that was just so me in the cover. I love to travel and I love rainbows, all that sort of stuff, but I didn't want to keep carrying it on, so I picked this one out. I specifically picked this one for the quote, "You are entirely up to you." This is a lesson that resonates really strongly with me, something that I learned in 2017 about taking true ownership on your destiny, your path, everything about your future, and that's something that really struck a chord with me throughout 2017 about how I can control the path I'm on and I can control the future that is ahead of me. It's all up to me and there's no one else to blame except myself. So I feel like this is going to be my mantra for 2018. I'm literally going to be planning in the first week of Jan. I think it's so perfect how this year in January literally starts on the 1st of Jan, or this week starts on the 1st of Jan. I just find it just, I don't know, something about it just worked out really nicely. So this is the first week I go back to work, which I'm still kind of sad about. I'm filming this a week ahead. I'm just in the last week of December at the moment, but I'm just kind of like, oh, I really, like the hardest thing about taking time off is having to go back to work. But you know, I got those bills to pay, so that's all good. The issue that I have with this spread is that I'm not really sure how I'm gonna be planning this because I can't map out my days. Like Tuesday to Friday, I'm not gonna have as much control over the day anymore because it will be work dependent. So it'll be interesting. I'm going to try and keep this spread as flexible as possible, see how I go. The spread I'll be using today is this beautiful spring kit from the sticker Genie. I've used a kit very similar to this before. It had the same artwork and patterns. I thought this color theme would work really well for the first week of January. It's just so fresh and vibrant and like a new start, a new beginning. So yeah, can't wait to start using that. And I'm really keen to see what it's like to plan in this particular spread now, because as you notice, some of the big changes is sidebar has changed a little bit. The flags have now become like from the top down rather than from the side. The headers are all gone, so I don't even know if I need whiteout tape anymore. I mean, I'm sure I do for my bullet journal, but I don't think I'll be using it much for here anymore. So that's going to be really interesting to plan with. And the other thing is the paper is actually quite a bit thicker, like noticeably thicker. So I just don't know if my life planner is going to get bulked up really quickly, but I guess we'll see. So as with tradition, I'm going to be doing the bottom strips first. I'm going to do all the standard stuff, date headers, did I say date headers? Date covers. I'm going to do date covers. I'll put down the activity boxes as well, and then I will be right back. So I'm back now and I am still not really sure how to plan this. Okay, I'm gonna do it incrementally because that's just the best way I work. Start with small tasks and build up into bigger tasks. I am planning to upload 4 YouTube videos next week, which is not gonna be a regular thing, but I did want to get a resolutions-like video out on my main channel, which will be going out on the 1st of Jan. So what I'm gonna do is I'll mark down using these like double dots when I upload some YouTube videos. So I've got okay, so Monday I'll be uploading my resolutions on my main channel. Tuesday I'm actually going to be uploading a bullet journal setup video on this channel, which hopefully you've seen by now by the time you see this video. Then Wednesday there's no upload. Thursday there's nothing. Friday is usually when I do another main channel video, so I'm going to put this down here. And what am I doing for the main channel? I think I'm doing a vlog. And then on Saturday, I'm going to be doing this video. This Plan With Me video should be up on Saturday. So that's what I'm going to mark down. There we go. So all the YouTube videos are marked. Back onto Monday. Monday is still a public holiday. It's New Year's Day, as you know. So it's kind of my final day to just prepare everything I need to go back to work, although quite honestly, I've already kind of done that. For some degree. I think probably have to like meal prep and stuff like that. There's no Japanese lessons this week because it's a public holiday, so Japanese lessons start up again next week, and I think after next week we're going to be moving them to a different day because I go back to work. So let's put down this just to mark down that it is New Year's Day. Oops. Okay. Sticker paper is not very forgiving. Not sticker paper, sorry, the Erin Condren paper, because I just put that down, pulled it up, and it already kind of tore a little bit, but that's okay. And put these balloon stickers here for New Year's Day, and then I'm going to put down a to-do list because that's probably what I'm going to need a lot of. Let's see how this works. Not really sure how I feel about the dots. I kind of think it might have looked better if they were solid lines or even solid gray lines, maybe. But I'm sure I'll get used to it. You can still see them. That's why I'm thinking the gray lines might have been better so you wouldn't see them through the sticker. But I feel kind of weird just whiting this out. I don't know. Maybe I am going to have to start whiting it out. I'm not going to do it for this spread, so I'm very sorry if it irritates some people. I know that, I mean, I'm guilty of it too, and I know a lot of my viewers are very similar to me in that, like, when things aren't perfect, it kind of, like, irks you and irritates you, so I'll just try to ignore it for this spread. But if it keeps becoming an issue, then yes, I'm going to have to go back to whiting them out. I won't need as much whiteout at least. Put this full box down here. Look, you can't see it too much. You can still kind of, but not really when it's like a bit more, when the full box is busier. We'll just have to see how things progress. So I'm going to put this half box here. There we go. Alright, so Tuesday is back to work, which, sad face indeed. I'm going to put a half box at the top of the page to mark that down. Honestly, I feel like it probably will be a pretty quiet day. It's going to be just weird going back into the office again because I haven't been there. I mean, I've been there, but at the same time, I haven't been working there for a long time now, so it's going to be weird. I'm going to try and make it not so sad. I want to put this like, what do they call them? Banners? Like, I think they're just called banners. I thought there was a specific name for these, but I'm going to put this banner here. Just so it's like, yay, we're going back to work. Not so much a, oh, we're going back to work. And I'm going to put down a to-do list. I'm going to put it down towards the bottom. I'm hoping that my evenings will remain pretty open so I can still keep up with all the stuff that I've set up for myself. But as I've come to learn, you really can't plan things out all the time. There are certain things you can definitely plan out, but emotions and how you're going to feel is a very difficult one to plan out. That's for sure. So sometimes you just, like, as hard as it is, like, I struggle with this so much. I wonder if I can lift this up a little and put a full box down. If I do it slowly, it doesn't seem to rip the paper. Okay. Because I want to put a full box down, but it's going to be a little bit too tall. So if I pull this up a little bit, and then I put down this full box. There we go. It fits in a lot nicer. You're gonna see in my resolutions video, if you've watched that, where I talk about, I set some high level resolutions, but I don't, like, I'm not going to share goals with anybody. I'm just gonna have some goals for myself because I know that there's no guarantee I'm gonna hit any of them, and I'm not gonna pressure myself if things don't work out and I can't hit all of them. Because life is unpredictable. But I think it's good to have some sort of high-level goal / resolution. I guess it depends how you categorize them. I feel like resolutions are kind of themes to me, and goals are like tangible things that are measurable. Okay, so we're on to Wednesday, another work day, and guys, I really don't even know what to do. I feel like I am so lost right now. I'm gonna put these little appointment boxes at the top. Because when I went to work, I would buy the hot chocolates every single day. Like, religiously, I would be buying hot chocolates. I've really kicked that habit now. Like, I still will make an occasional hot chocolate here or there. Like, maybe once or twice a week, but I much prefer the ones I make at home. I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like most hot chocolates I buy are nothing special, and it's nothing that I couldn't have made at home, and for the most part they're pretty awful. They're often not very good at all. So I really don't want to be buying hot chocolates again when I go back to work. I mean, I can't promise anything, and that's the thing. When I get really stressed out at work, I tend to shop a lot more, and I tend to like buy a lot more bad food for myself. Like, I feel like when people are stressed, they tend to default to habits that maybe aren't the best for them, but they're easy, they're attainable, and they give you that like instant satisfaction. And I feel like buying bad food for myself is that, and spending money on things that I really don't need is exactly that. So I'm a little concerned that going back to work will bring me back to those bad habits again. And not only that, it's kind of like the culture. So for example, a lot of people will go downstairs and get coffee, like their morning coffee runs and stuff like that. I completely forgot what I was saying. I just got a message from the shop regarding an order that has taken a little while to arrive. I always feel the need to instantly respond to those sort of messages the second I get them. I do find sometimes with orders, people, especially international customers, will, I'm not sure whether the shipping expectations are just different, but I live in Australia and a lot of the orders do come from outside of Australia. And I get a lot of concerns around how packages still haven't arrived and it's taking a long time. And it does, unfortunately. Coming from Australia, packages are generally going to take quite a bit longer. I find them to take 2, 3, sometimes 4 weeks when I order internationally. So I expect the same from when ordering from Australia, which really bums me out because obviously people just want to get their packages as soon as they see them. As soon as they place the order, they want it then. And I totally understand because I am exactly the same. I am not a patient person when it comes to ordering packages. Yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it except just try and dispatch this as soon as I can and hope for the best. So I was just answering some concerns around that. I always feel so bad for people who like, especially because it's their hard-earned money and they're putting it into my shop or any online shop really, and they're excited and they want to see something soon and it just takes a while. And yeah, I just wish shipping could be a lot faster, which I know it can be, but it's very expensive. But that's just the way it is, unfortunately. So I'm just putting down some full boxes, and then they're just a little crooked, but it's always hard when I'm planning with the camera right above me. I can't like directly look over and make sure it's exact, but it's close enough for now. I've got a nail, like a little nail polish sticker here, so I'm gonna put that down here because I love to do my nails on Friday nights. It's kind of like my winding down ritual for the week. So Saturday and Sunday is going to be quite fun. I'm going to be heading over to a friend's beach home for the weekend. She and her husband own a really beautiful beach home further out, and they've invited us to spend the weekend. So Tobias and I will be heading out. We're hopefully going to be taking some really nice fun footage, and just really hopefully the weather will be good. That's the other thing I need to check. Like for me, I find that going back to work after a long period off is can be very difficult. Like, you know, you just kind of dread going back to work, but if you have a lot of things to look forward to, it's so much easier to do. So I'm hoping that's going to be the case. I put down a to-do list for Sunday because that's the day we'll be driving back, but I don't think I'll do one for Saturday because I don't think I'll be actually able to do very much. It's going to be really just going out and having fun. So I'm going to put down a half box here, and I should probably put something else here. I'm gonna put this to buy box because we did want to either cook them dinner or take them out somewhere as a thank you for letting us stay at their beach house for free essentially. So we want to make sure we do that, and I'm gonna put a little driving sticker because we'll be driving over to see them. Okay, so I think that's most of the stickers down. I'm gonna go over to the sidebar now. Okay, so I'm gonna be putting down this quote box. Be true to who you are. I think that's such a nice quote to start the year off on. And now I'm gonna see how this is gonna work because I am not used to this layout. Although I think it's gonna be pretty much the same. This kit doesn't have any habit trackers or hydration stickers, so I'm just gonna pull them out for my own kit, and I think I'm going to put down a green habit tracker, although it doesn't really match. Maybe I really should be expanding the range of colors for this. And then I'm gonna put down a yellow hydration sticker. And then after that, I'm gonna use, I wanna monitor my steps, so I'm gonna use exercise because that's as close to it as I have. And then I've, oh, what am I talking about? There was a habit tracker there. That's silly me. Luckily I can pull this out. Use it another day. Hopefully they're around the same size so it's not much of a gap. You know, there's going to be a gap, but I'm going to like pretend it was intentional. Sorry, I've got my... Okay. So that it looks a little bit more intentional, which means I probably should move this exercise one down so it looks actually intentional for everything and not just the top bit. Hopefully this peels up. It's kind of ripping the paper a little bit. I don't know if you can see it, but hopefully it's still sticky enough to go down again. Yeah, should be fine. And then I'll put down this box just underneath it. I kind of like that whole having a bit of space in between each sticker. It doesn't feel so claustrophobic. And then I've got a bit of space down here, so I will put down a bunch of washi. Ooh, so it came out in one. This is actually 3 stickers, but they all came out at the same time together. So that's gonna work in my favor if it sticks nicely. And it does. Yay, success! Okay, I'm gonna speed up this next bit and I'm gonna fill out the rest of my spread and I'll be right back. Complete spread and I'm in love with it. I love how fresh and bright and pastel it is. So basically Monday is the start of the new year and it's a public holiday. I have these upload stickers from Obsessed with Q, which unfortunately isn't around anymore, but I have so many stickers from her shop that I really want to use up. I just don't like throwing things away. So this is basically just prepping for the work week and then it's my first day of work. I know I've whinged about it enough now. Like, Celina, we've heard of it, let it go. So first day of work, and then I've just made some notes about trying to make some homemade breakfast. I usually like to eat breakfast at work just because I get there so early. So I try and make the breakfast at home and then eat it at work. That way it would save me money and I don't have to buy breakfast there, but I don't know, we'll see how that goes. This little coffee sticker is from Glam Planner. This is from Tula Plans. This is from the kit. This is from Hello Petite Paper from the kit. This is from Nightingale Paper Co. And I think this is also Nightingale Paper Co. where I wash my brushes. I hope you guys enjoyed my first Plan With Me video for 2018. It's still weird to say 2018. I have to get used to that first. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the Plan With Me. Thank you so much for watching. This is Celina reporting from my room. Back to the internet.